Hello everyone, my name is v.90 and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program version 0.9. Game crashed. You guys didn't get to see that because it's a lost episode at this point. But I made my new spacecraft, Prometheus 2. Show you guys what it's like. There's no real change to the rocket carries it, it's just a change to the probe, which is, we have the SAS on now. We have a science package, we have solar panels. They added a little octagonal strut to keep this thing separated from this a little bit more, which will hopefully make it work a little bit better this time. Deploy properly. I don't like how it didn't go back to normal here. But, alright. And we should be good. Doesn't crash here, this is where it crashed last time. What that sound is. I don't know if it's supposed to be the sound of wind or what. So we can do experiments right now. I don't know if I want to do these though, because then we won't be able to do more until we get to space. Well, oh, I can't reach those science parts. I have to go into space before I can. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Bit heavier of a payload this time, so it's going to be a little bit slower than even before, but we had a lot of extra fuel left in that second stage last time, so. Oh, whoa. Oh, I don't have the SAS on. Oops. Makes sense. This time the SAS should work though, because we have an actual SAS module. Forces pushing us about. It might not be phantom forces. I just don't know how to do like the proper wing setup rockets. I'll make it pull back up. Pull back up, really. It is, but it's bouncing around like a crazy person. This thing's inclination is going to be crazy. Oh my god, this is a terrible launch. It's finally kind of calming down a little bit. Whoa! Why are you spinning out of control? What? Prograde. There's something wrong with something. Doesn't. Going too fast. Well, let's revert this flight. This is dumb. Something wrong with the mod. I don't know which one. Feels like it's Ferrum Aerospace, but Ferrum Aerospace is apparently updated. I don't know which one's not working. I think it's the base game, like, not really functioning as it should. Because I had all these mods installed on the last version. The capsules and stuff wouldn't spin out of control like that, but they spin out of control now, like, all the time. I think it has to do with these things. Kerbal Experience Update. So there's no Kerbal on this thing, but still. Fairly convinced it's working right. Much more tame flight path this time. Just bobbing back and forth, that's like one thing I don't understand, like why that happens. I kinda do. Pushing it past the velocity vector and then it's bouncing back towards the velocity vector. Could stop playing with Ferrum Aerospace, but I want to play with the realistic air profile. It does make things more difficult at least, but sort of. Makes things more difficult in the perspective of gameplay-wise, but it also severely changes how much delta V you need in a positive way. Makes it so you need a lot less delta V to make your rockets work. Now we made it to space. Alright, with our apoaps. Like this is useful if it works right. Doesn't. Not convinced that it works right. Could be convinced otherwise, given the proper evidence. Just follow the prograde marker is pretty nice for the upper atmosphere area, because when you're going through the deep atmosphere, it'll usually stay in line. In space, it's wherever you point at, but in the upper atmosphere, things kind of just float in strange ways. So it's nice that it'll lock onto the prograde vector like that. As we get into space, we'll jettison our panels. Alright. It's automatically going back to the prograde vector. It's not. Go. Keep our apoaps in front of us. Not have to be super far ahead of us, though. In fact, it's better if it's closer to us, but just don't want it to get under us at all. Behind us, I should say. Alright, it's in orbit. Could make it better if I wanted to, but I might as well take it to a higher orbit. Let's play our thingies. Then we'll take it to the other side. Just so everything's not at the same periap site. Otherwise it could get messy. Still have extra fuel left too. It's enough. That was a much better launch. Just freak out sometimes without really a good reason. That solar panel and sun. Off SAS, so it's not using power on that, and we'll try transmitting some of our data now. Probably only transmit a few things here because power thing's going to be annoying. That's the sound of new science biomes appearing. Now that we're clearing our science experiments. Could be just doing that. We'll just leave this one here as just kind of a monument to prove that we did it. We'll send something that recharges a little bit faster up next. Alright, so I'm going to go to this main screen here. Hopefully it doesn't crash on the way there, because I want to save it. Need to quick save a little bit more often because game's prone to crashing. Let's see. The next probe I'm going to send up, I'm not entirely sure this will be enough rockets to do the job. Could be wrong. This will be the probe to test it, though. Let's call it that. Ability assist, program retro. Send this guy up. And it says it has an SAS on it, but I'm still gonna add a new one. Let's see, the small one was better, right? Transmitters. Actually, I wonder if I should even add those for appearance sake, but main dish is more effective. It shouldn't matter too much. I don't think it needs its own propulsion. That'd be a little bit overkill for the job it's doing. It's a relatively good chance it's not going to fit in its payload, though. Just those little antenna pieces. That always tends to happen. Probably like angle them. Yeah, should do pretty well. Now it fits. And might give it a little bit of a boost on this stage down here. Take it to 45. Atheist 3. Caps lock was on. Could crash here. That's where it crashed last time. Okay, it didn't crash. Okay, we're not grabbing the science on the ground this time. The other probe still has it. Resources. What's up? Save it. The ground looks so badly textured. Worse than normal. Shouldn't be the case. Get some speed and some height here, and then we might start turning. It's really hard to turn these things gently. It's jerking. This is even with fine control on. Some upper atmosphere science I could grab here, so I might do that. So yes. Uh-oh, we're out of electric charge. Why are we out of electric charge? Should not be out of electric charge. Come on, man. It's never been a problem in the past, but they changed all the settings on the probes, and not sure I'm a fan of. Like, the probes, they're already, like, not as good as they need to be. Now they're making them even worse. Try again. Really dumb. I guess the reason I normally don't have a problem with this, I usually don't use a solid rocket booster to get to space. I usually have something that has an alternator in it. Try again. The upper atmosphere science, not with this science. This is a definitely heavier payload. Not get the apoapsis as high. Before switching to the second stage as usual. It should still be enough fuel. Prograde. It's not going to be important now because we're almost to space. The object enhancement's definitely working. Sucks not having better atmospheres and stuff because it also changes the space background to be a lot nicer. Without it, space doesn't look that pretty. Aggressively down here. Go. Wow. Very close on the fuel there, huh? Definitely to the point where we need a bigger rocket. Say, don't have the action groups on. I forgot to change them. It's fine, we'll do it manually. Main dish to transmit data. I like how you can do that. I don't have to click on the little science part to gather data. To the apoapsis, we'll do another burn. Sound effect can get annoying, but it is really useful. Don't have to keep checking all the time manually. Ran out of electric charge with 2% left. Which also means I'm not going to be able to do my burn here. Power again. What's this stuff? Just didn't mean to keep. Oh, I did mean to keep. That way I can pick the right transmitter. I need to reinstall the LTech mod. I forgot to do that. That way I can get the radio wave research and stuff. Face the sun directly. For more biomes, or for us to get to our apoaps. We're getting close to the periaps, but I really want to raise the apoaps right now. Should start getting some as we pass over the land here. Be nice if there was a command to have it point at the sun. Stay oriented on the sun, I should say. As you pass over the shore all the time. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize I still had science left. Just trying to extend the antenna. Don't think I'm going to mess with any more science with this. We're just going to get to the apoaps and do the last little burn here. That is really useful, actually. In fact, enhanced nav ball is almost not needed now. I'm sure it helps for manual flight, but I don't have to do it manually. Uh-oh. That happened to me last, well, not last time, but on my first little try of this new version. Started being broke, so see, I'm told it to go prograde, and now it's just freaking the F out. It doesn't know what to do. Ability assist seems to be working. Except what was worse last time is when I would turn SAS on, it would start doing that no matter what setting it was on. And when I would turn it off, it would just start tumbling out of control. Is there still data? It's really just mean extend, right? Just want you to stay extended for appearance's sake. Not gonna do it now, huh? Oh. Let's pretend that it had a fault in that antenna or something. Here we go. Oh, that's bent, but I guess it's just not facing the sun straight on there. Alright, there we go. We're out of time for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and have a good day.